Fellow peace builders, young change makers, it is with great joy and honor that I speak today from Yaoundé in Cameroon. I am Guy Fegap, the Africa organizer of World Beyond War. World Beyond War is a non-profit organization with chapters around the world using educational, activist, and media work to educate, to advance the cause of ending all war and establishing lasting peace. I would have loved to be with you in person today in the Gambia to celebrate and support the launch of this initiative, the Youth Peace Forum on Killer Robots. We are fortunate that we have an option to be connected online. Let me begin by applauding the Gambia chapter of World Beyond War for organizing this important gathering, and by congratulating our very dynamic coordinator, Omar Mbob, who is really inspiring youth in our movement. I'm also extending World Beyond War's warmest greetings to all participants and guest speakers, parliamentarians, government officials, youth leaders, civil society actors, and the media. Your presence at this event is strategic, as it shows that Africa is moving along with the rest of the world regarding debates on technologies that threatens humanity. Your commitment shows that the youth of this continent are awake and are acting. The reason of the meeting today is to confront one of the most alarming threats of our time, the deadly autonomous weapon systems that the civil society qualified as killer robots. These weapons powered by artificial intelligence use sensors and data processing independently select and engage targets without direct human control. They designed to operate over large areas in extended periods. These systems raise profound concerns about the lack of accountability in the use of force and the erosion of human responsibility in life and death decisions. As they move us closer to a world where machines decide who lives and who dies, killer robots challenge the core principles of human rights, ethics, and international law. This youth forum for us is most welcome in the Gambia to be more than a simple meeting, but a mobilization to inform ourselves, to build awareness, and become advocates to demand accountability from world decision makers. In this field, Gambia is already an inspiration and a good example for support to the ban of killer robots, being one of the two countries in Africa with Nigeria where members of parliament have officially stand by signing the Stop Killer Robots campaign pledge to show their deep concern about the ethical, legal, and humanitarian risk posed by the development of the autonomy weapon systems. They pledge to support their governments to negotiate new international law on autonomous weapon systems that reject the automation of killing to ensure a more peaceful world now and for generations to come. For us at World Beyond War, we want the Gambia Youth Forum to challenge the institution of war, considering the growing normalization of violence, the militarization of security, and the logic that places power before people. We do not call for a meaningful human control on the use of force. We go further to call for the stop of force as a means of conflict resolution. In the meantime, we want a global ban on autonomous weapon systems, a political commitment from our African governments, to support international treaties to stop wars. A strong, inclusive, and organized youth movement across Africa for disarmament and ethical AI. A meaningful human control over all decisions that involve life and death. The peace demand we are part of is not isolated, it is global. Just a few days ago, from 12 to 13 May, 96 states gathered at the United Nations headquarters in New York for the first international meeting focused on autonomous weapon systems. This was one important moment for the campaign to stop killer robots. Mandated by UN General Assembly Resolution 7962, the meeting brought together governments, international organizations, civil society, and academics to address the humanitarian, legal, and ethical dangers of killer robots. Members of Stop Killer Robots campaign, including Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, Article 36, WILF, and many others, stated that we need prohibitions and regulations to protect human rights, international law, and the dignity of life. In their opening statements, both the UN Secretary General and the President of the International Committee of the Red Cross called urgently for a legally binding international treaty by 2026. Many countries, including countries from Global South, raised strong concerns about the risk of proliferation, the use of these weapons by non-state actors, and how they could lower the threshold for armed conflict. As young Africans, we should make sure that our voice does not miss in the process. We must demand that our leaders engage actively in the global negotiations. I invite you to make this forum in the Gambia a space to act for peace, for justice, and human dignity. Africa has known a lot of wars. Africa has lost too many lives. Too many communities have been destroyed in Africa because of wars. Let us be part of building a world where technology serves humanity and not replaces it. Let us reject the normalization of killing. Thank you all. I wish you have fruitful deliberations.